Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Too Many Words podcast. I am your host, Isaac William Joseph. Across the way from me is my best friend, Jordan Van Cleve, and the official third wheel, Andrew Syme. We got a good one for you today. It is episode 73, but it's not just any episode. We are here to recap the great year of our father, 2023. Oh my goodness, guys. What a year we've had. Honestly. So we're gonna do things a little bit differently, but not so differently. It's we're gonna do the traditional segments, but we always love to go over some analytics, what we did throughout the year, and look forward to what we got in the coming year. So first and foremost, word of the week.
What do you got for us, Isaac?
I have
word this week.
Just one second. I have to look it up on the dictionary to be precise. The word of the week is amalgamation.
Okay.
Noun, the action, process, or result of combining or uniting. Much like the bio of the Too Many Words podcast Facebook page, we are a amalgamation of nerdism and stupidity in a grand old time. The Too Many Words podcast.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yep. Which goes right into our announcements. Yes, we have a brand new Facebook page. Go give us a follow under Too Many Words podcast. Super easy to find. We recommend it to you, to one, to all. Oh yeah, also our TikTok is still pretty new. Find us under Too Many Words pod under TikTok. Jordan, how you doing, brother?
I am wonderful.
Okay.
He's gone insane. 2024 is going great.
He was a zesty boy. But yes, this is the first recording of 2024 due to some, busy holiday schedules. We are now.
Say that anymore?
What?
A zesty boy?
What's wrong with that?
I heard that the term zesty was like a slur towards
gay people?
LGBTQ.
No. That just means you're fabulous, bro. Zesty. With that said, it is 7:26 p.m. January 1st. Yes, once again, I say it's the first recording of 2024. You're not going to get this episode until the back end of January, which is really interesting how we're going to review 2023. But, it's whatever. We run our own show. We do whatever we want, and you're still going to watch, and you're still going to like it because you love us.
What episodes are we putting before this?
A backlog episode?
Yeah, a singular backlog episode. It's not going to be on the back end of January. It'll be in the middle of January.
Second half of January.
It's like...
Won't it be the second week of January?
Yeah, actually. It'd be like before the 15th even.
Let's take a look.
Because our next episode airs on the 6th. It'd be literally on the 13th. So, first half of January.
Oh,
you disgraceful
first
person.
Half of hey, sorry, we are cutting it close, but it's still the middle of January. Second half of January, you are going to get an episode next week on what we look forward to in 2024. All the grand plans that we have, all the grand plans that we hope you help participate with us in and having a good future together. So, guys, how was your Christmas?
It was good.
Great. It was so good.
My mommy got me these overalls. That's why I'm wearing them today. And, I think they're awesome. Actually, I typically have been wearing them with just one strap down. Like a sexy boy. Like a sexy boy.
I think they call that the hillbilly look because usually one of the buttons is broken.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll take it. I saw someone wearing overalls like this in a YouTube video, and I was like, that dude looks pretty good. But also, dude, overalls are so freaking easy to incorporate because, like, they can get a little dirty before you have to wash them,
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I have a couple pairs of overalls, and I love each and every one of them.
Putting together an outfit with overalls, super easy. Find a shirt, any shirt. Don't matter. If it's a little colder out, one long shirt. Overalls, done.
The best combos are flannels in your overalls.
Sure. I'll take it.
April was a very
Jordan's
Very
still trying to
good
figure
year.
out
It was a
his
very good month.
stuff for this episode.
This is Jordan figuring out what good thing happened to him in every single month because
April was like a lot happened.
if you have
in
multiple
April.
things good that are happening in 1 month, then list all of them
like
for sure.
Okay.
With that said, guys, Christmas was awesome. Honestly, it was great. Not just the getting, but the giving. I got my girlfriend a robe from World Market. She is a World Market dork, much like, I don't know, a lot of people I'm discovering.
What is World Market?
World Market is, it's hard to describe, but you should go check it out.
Is it like the grocery store that
It's
carries
like-
things
it's
from
like-
around the world?
It's like Home Goods, but almost like a little bohemian.
Rhapsody.
No. Boho. But,
Okay.
you know, it's not just boho. It's just a ton of different cultures coming in together in one store. And it's pretty freaking dope. A lot of good stuff in there. With that said, yeah, she said it was her favorite present. I'm going to brag on that hard. And yeah,
I just like looking at my wife's beautiful
I
face.
like looking at my girlfriend's beautiful face. Anyways, first and foremost, what did we learn? Not just in this week. It could be in this week, but guys, if you have any overarching big thing you learned this year, share it. What did we learn this year? Jordan,
What did I learn this year?
what did you learn this year?
Shoot, I actually had something for this, but I forgot it again. Well, how typical of you, Jordan. Thank you for sucking.
I'm going to get you a notepad.
I have a notepad on my phone. I just,
I'm
when
gonna
I
get
think
you
of these things,
I'm gonna
I don't
get-
necessarily have the time to write it down.
I'm going to get you a travel-size notepad and pen.
That's not going
That
to
is
change
what
anything.
that is what you will receive.
not going to change anything.
I will fucking make a chip that goes into your brain.
That would probably help. Yeah. Can you do that? Or maybe Google Lenses? That would work.
I'm not getting you Google Glass, okay?
Simon, what did you learn this year? Or maybe even just yesterday?
Okay, I got a couple of PSAs for you beautiful people, okay? Okay? Look into my eyes. We're going to have a heart-to-heart. It is 2024, okay? You all know by now I work in law enforcement. We have the technology. Stop driving drunk, okay? Call an Uber. Get a Lyft. Call a cab. Get that one friend that doesn't drink to go to the bar with you to be your designated driver. You should not be driving drunk anywhere, okay? We live in the future. Use what is at your disposal. Stop driving drunk. You can kill someone.
Yeah.
You can kill yourself, okay?
What?
Or if you're that desperate, walk,
What?
okay? The worst you can get is a public intox, and that's a lot less dangerous and a whole hell of a lot less expensive
Tell 'em.
than an ODub.
Yeah.
Okay? Stop it.
That's right.
And then the other thing that I've got for you is for the people who see a truck or a higher vehicle than your car,
I had that.
and it looks like their high beams are on, don't assume. Okay? I'm tired of driving down the road and getting blasted with bright light. I don't mind when they're far enough away and they turn on their high beams, be like, hey, turn off your high beams. And I flash my high beams to go, hi, sorry, but they're not on. Okay? Stop drive-by flashing me, okay? You're blinding me and I don't even have my bright lights on.
Maybe
Stop
don't have
it.
bright headlights then.
Maybe get a taller vehicle. Maybe stop being poor. I don't know what to tell you. Stop being light sensitive. Stop blinding other people because you're mad.
The Too Many Words podcast Facebook page was born December 27th, late afternoon.
2 days after Jesus.
It is January 1st. The Facebook page has 100 followers.
That is impressive.
Dude, it took a year to get to 100 on Instagram. That is nuts.
What is the age of our audience?
Well, honestly, through our listening analytics, it's exactly what you'd expect. So we have, can you find out in the analytics end of our episode?
On what?
Well, we're going to talk about analytics near the end of the episode. Talk about how far we've come, baby girl.
Well, I'm not logged into any of our stuff.
We'll talk about it. We'll tell you.
He's asking if you can wait until then for
yeah.
the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to make a point because, like, usually the older generation, they're on Facebook.
That's true.
So if we have a lot of older listeners, Facebook is probably where we're going to get the most.
That is true. So
following.
I will say the trend has always been our greatest age group has been whoever has landed close to Jordan and I's age group, which is natural. Our second one is the age group above that. Our third best is my grandparents' age.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that said,
So we're not hit with the young people, is what we're getting at.
well, in early 20s, we're pretty good. Not as popular
With
with
teenagers,
teenagers,
got
but like I didn't start listening to podcasts until I was like 19 anyways.
I mean, Armin was always listening to podcasts in high school.
I think
but
podcasts is like a thing
Armin-
that teenagers think are stupid. It's like, why just listen to music?
I think
you
it's
know?
more of like, for them, it's like a gimmick.
Yeah.
Like if you listen to podcasts, you're like some
Well, for me,
smarty
it was
pants
like growing
person.
up, it's like, why would I just listen to two people talking, you know?
When I can hear them singing instead.
Yes, exactly. Where's a good beat behind it? With that said, let me get back to my nitty gritty notes to get a little bit more on track here. Guys, let's get them lips wet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
What do we have, Simon?
What we have for the tasting segment of our podcast here is the Coca-Cola Y3K limited edition. It's the Coca-Cola Creations. It's here. Let's read some of the facts on the back here. It's got 50 milligrams of sodium. It's
240 calories per bottle.
got 65 grams of total carbs. 55 grams of sugar in total.
Does anybody know what this, what the rumors of this taste is actually? Because it says
I don't
futuristic flavored.
It's actually like
We're going into the future. This is a pretty fitting soda to go into it with.
Isn't it like salted caramel?
I have no idea.
I don't know, but let's crack this baby open.
I always forget the ASMR.
It's fun. It's a little more quiet than I had wanted.
I can hear it just fine.
Yes, sir. So, I've had this before. Jordan's had this before. Simon's had this before. But honestly, I do not remember it.
I just
I've
remember
actually
it.
not had this before.
Really? Awesome.
I just remember
This
it
is
being
old, but it's
bad.
still like the newest Coca-Cola creations. As far as I know, Simon's the only one that's had this before.
Is that enough for you, Jordan?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Does my drink leak through?
Oh, no.
I think it does. I think I've actually noticed.
Did
that
you
before.
crack it?
I don't.
Just take some epoxy and fix the bottom of
Has
it.
that been ran through the dishwasher?
I hope
I'm
not.
near certain that's not dishwasher. Oh,
That's
wait,
just terrible.
you don't have like a working dishwasher. That's right.
Man, I guess I'll drink this real quick then.
Oh, he's just going for it. All right. Well,
Well, he's got a leak, man. It smells decent.
Yeah, I gotta seal that in some way. I'll just take this bottle for
I'll
the
be
rest
straight
of
up. That smells like garbage, like actual garbage.
Smells what?
Like the smell that
What?
garbage produces. That is it.
Oh, really?
You know what? Now that you say that,
Wow.
it's
You go to the dump enough. You should know.
Are you
Well,
a
no,
professional soda ruiner?
It doesn't smell like the dump. It smells like the compactor from Hy-Vee,
Well,
like
okay,
the meat, like the one that the meat department and the produce.
I'll
use.
be so honest right now. Sometimes that smells good. The airiness.
I think he needs to go see a doctor.
No. The airiness and the fresh breath of it.
No, I want to vomit 90%
What?
Okay,
of the time.
What drugs?
Sometimes.
What
Okay,
drugs
okay.
do you take, Isaac?
Of course, it's it's exactly what it is. But some days smell better than others.
I've never had a day where I opened that Hy-Vee compactor and it smelled good in any regard.
Simon, you were right. This is not great.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about, guys? This is pretty
not
good.
great.
I mean, I prefer real Coca-Cola, like normal Coca-Cola.
It's just off-putting, but I'm pretty sure the taste is like
that
salted
garbage.
caramel.
It's garbage, like garbage smell, and the taste is less so, but it's definitely
Futuristic
definitely
taste, okay?
I mean, in the future, garbage is
flavored.
going to be everywhere. It's going to be flooding the streets.
We're so unprofessional. Jordan, what did you learn this year?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I learned that you need to trust your friends more.
Really?
Trust your friends, your peers. Like Isaac, we have our ups and downs, but I've put a lot of my trust into you this past year and helping our podcast grow.
I guess likewise.
And
We've been in this together.
look at where we're at now. And like I've put a lot of trust into the Ice Cream Sunday podcast. They've been incredibly helpful and beneficial for us.
Oh, did I tell you that?
I don't know about Isaac, but I owe a life debt to those three guys.
One of them sent me a friend request on Facebook.
Yeah, because I added you into the group chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, me, Austin, Trevor. Or no, it's me, Austin, Isaac, and you are in a group chat now.
Simon's leaving at 8:30.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I don't know why he brought that up, but okay.
what I learned throughout this year, I could throw in a couple things.
Yeah.
I learned that, honestly, I really have a piece of my heart for movies that are really well done timepieces about things that I like. Because, like, flashback to 2019, Ford versus Ferrari, one of my favorite movies of all time. I just thought I liked it because it was good, which it is. But stylistically, a cool dude-related story being told through cinema, it's got to be my favorite style of movie of all time at this point. Because, dude, I saw the movie Air this year, loved it. And I saw the movie Tetris this year, friggin' loved it. Both timepieces about how companies came to be. Maybe branding has to have some sort of thing to do with it as well, but I've come to learn that I love well-done movies like that, where, dude, Michael Jordan. I also loved Big George Foreman, sports-related timepiece there. And so, yeah, I just love stuff like that. Hey, Jordan, do you have paper towels behind you? You have toilet paper behind you. I'd love you to hand me that.
Yeah, hang on.
You're going to get out of frame real quick. But the other thing I learned is that I have a girlfriend
Wow!
that for the very first time ever, I have figured out that she either understands me or is at least willing to understand me on a level that no previous girlfriend has ever. Get this crap out of frame. Okay.
Maybe not like that next time, but okay.
It worked, didn't it?
With that said, Hannah is easily the most willing girlfriend I have ever had in any relationship. And, we owe each other a lot after, I don't know, we went through a season where we just were not good boyfriend and girlfriend. Nothing major, like nobody cheated on each other or anything. But, like, we just were not applying any sort of healthy practices to get us to love each other that much more. And now that we've gotten more transparent with each other,
It's all about communication.
I think we have not loved each other as much as we do now because we are putting so much priority and attention on certain details. Because, you know, as a Christian man, I've been told the scary chance of, you know, taking God for granted when you find a woman. But, like, I feel like God eventually was like, dude, just, you know, start trying, you know. Don't worry. You're not going to forget about me. And so we've done the proper practices, and it's freaking awesome. I got my first New Year's kiss in my life last night, and it was awesome. That's why I was not part of the New Year's live stream. But yeah.
I was having fun at work.
Yeah. So I learned that I have an awesome girlfriend, and yeah, it's awesome. So, guys.
I just want to take a second, Isaac. I'm proud of you.
Thank you. Thank you. With that said, what do we rate this drink out of 10? The Coca-Cola Y3000.
Jordan, you go first.
3.5.
Damn.
I'm going to have to agree with that because, like, after a while, the taste just turns from the weird... I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be salted caramel, but it's off. It's not very good. But anyway,
I am a huge Coca-Cola fan.
So am I, but, like, it just turns into regular Coke after, like, you sit there and drink it for a little bit. But, like, when you first start, it tastes like salted... I assume caramel.
So you're like ranking it.
Taste.
You're ranking it out of execution, not like its flavor. Because if you said that it just kind of tastes like normal Coke, and you're a huge Coke fan, you should give this like a 10 out of 10, right?
But the thing is that it's supposed to be flavored. Is the thing. It's
3.5 out of poor execution. All right, I'll take it.
If it would have been straight salted caramel throughout the whole time that I was tasting it, then yeah.
I'll give this a 6. It's definitely not their best.
What's it supposed
creation
to be?
Flavor?
Artificial intelligence.
Okay,
what the hell is that?
Come on, though.
Did we just consume something that's going to kill us?
What syrups did they put in it? Dang it!
This Coke was co-created by artificial intelligence.
Like they let AI make this soda?
No wonder I don't like it. An AI is not a human.
Well, shoot. Okay. 5.5.
What's the flavor supposed to be?
We're moving on.
They didn't say.
What we're going to come and find is that, like, years later there were actually nanobites in this.
Excuse me.
And now we're infected with a virus, and we have to buy a pass so that our eyes don't have ads on them no more.
All right, guys. So in our side quests, we are going to go through.
This is the only one that, like, just doesn't have an actual flavor. It's just like another Coke developed by AI.
Wonderful. So our meat and potatoes is we're going through the thick of our analytics to project how far we've come since last year. But for our side quests, we are going to talk about our years and the best movie that you saw this year that came out of this year. So, which one do you guys want to do first? I'm fair game with either.
Let's do movies first.
Movies this year? Okay, guys. Jordan, what is the best movie that you saw this year? Unless you're not ready.
I mean, I can come up with that because, like, the only movies I've seen this year, new ones I've seen with you, other than The Whale. Although I think that actually
The Whale came out, near the end of 2022.
Okay. So, what movies did we see this year? I forgot.
Barbie,
a lot.
Oppenheimer.
Did we see this year?
Barbie,
we saw a lot. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you go first.
Okay, so this is going to be a little chunk out of me. Because, guys, I was on a goal of watching 52 movies of 2023. Essentially, one brand new movie a week. The AMC Stubbs A-list membership really helped me because I saw a lot of movies for free. And now that, AMC is dead in the Des Moines area, I do not think that I can replicate what I did next year. So I'm going to have to figure out a different movie goal next year. Surely there will be something, but...
You don't have an AMC theater anymore?
No, we don't. Johnston took down. We'll talk about it later.
Oh, my God.
With that said, guys, wait a second. What was our favorite drink from the year?
Definitely the cookie.
State
Fair
resounding cookie. That was a 10 out of 10 across the board.
I would like to talk about how the oat milk chai drink
See-
that
from
was
the
terrible.
Fleur
Nope.
Cinema and Cafe. See, you guys didn't watch
That
us
has
drink
to
it
be an honorable
because
mention.
it's an honorable mention
Because-
because it did not make it to the
I wanted
screens
it so bad. to
and
be
the
in there.
ears of your listeners
We will
because
do it again.
that was when we went to Fleur Cinema and then it failed and we had to do a retry and just reviewed the
still
Fleur
my
Cinema.
bad.
But we actually plan on going back there very, very, very soon as our very next destination spot. So stay tuned. Probably will come out in February of some sort. But yeah, the chai drink. Oh my goodness. Awesome. But yeah, stay tuned for Fleur Cinema. As for the movies that I saw in 2023, let us talk about it. So on the very last day of the year, I actually squeezed in the 53rd movie that I saw this year, which was The Iron Claw. And let me tell you, The Iron Claw was amazing. It's if you know anything about the Von Erichs, you do know that it's a pretty depressing movie. But movies I saw from 2023 in no particular order, besides mostly the time that I saw it.
Sorry.
We have Megan, The Old Way, Renfield, Knock at the Cabin, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Creed 3, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Across the Spider-Verse, Evil Dead Rise, The Boogeyman, Fast X, The Machine, Transformers, Dungeons & Dragons, The Flash, Air, Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Sound of Freedom, Asteroid City, No Hard Feelings, Oppenheimer, Barbie, Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, Super Mario Brothers, Talk to Me, The Mother, Luther, Blue Beetle, Gran Turismo, A Haunting in Venice, The Creator, Five Nights at Freddy's, The American Nightmare Documentary, Hunger Games, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, The Killer, Past Lives, Strays, Elemental, The Wonderful Story of Henry Sugar, Old Dads, You People, They Clone Tyrone, Bo is Afraid, Big George Foreman, 65, Dumb Money, Haunted Mansion, Joyride, The Holdovers, Tetris, The Boys in the Boat, and The Iron Claw. 52 movies.
I actually didn't think I saw very many movies this year, but apparently I've seen several.
Yeah, like I listed them and you were like, oh, I saw that.
Oh, yeah. Because, I forgot Super Mario came out this year, and me and Miranda saw that. I don't even remember what all happened this year, okay?
That's fine. That's why we do an episode like this.
I'm pretty sure that I blinked and it's just 2024 already.
Yep. That's exactly what happened.
Now, I will say, not easily, I loved so many movies that came out of this year. But for sure, a movie that I came back to multiple times and cried at the same exact parts, despite knowing what was going to happen still every single time. A movie that is a perfect wrap up to a trilogy of this modern age, and I will confidently say is the best trilogy of this modern age. I will fight people over that. The best writing in a modern trilogy, Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I haven't watched it yet. Please don't.
Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is a movie I recommend to absolutely everyone.
Okay, cool.
It is for sure. I wanted to give other movies a chance because that's a movie that came out in like June of this year,
I heard it tugged on so many heartstrings that it wasn't even funny.
and there were so many other movies that I saw after that came close. But when it came to pure emotion, not just cinematics, not just anything that was technical and all the things that make a good movie good, but it was raw emotion. It brought me through a journey of what we've all been on since the first movie came out in 2014. And it's like perfect. And so that is the best movie for me this year. Favorite movie for me this year. But I will say I'm going to go down this list and recommend to all the movies that I thought were really, really good this year, which is Creed 3.
Not Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Mr. Hater.
Air.
Fuck that movie.
Air.
Fuck you.
I think Air is the second best movie I saw this year. Sound of Freedom, Oppenheimer,
Oh, shit.
Barbie. No Hard Feelings, probably my favorite comedy this year. Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, best Ninja Turtles movie that's came out in a very long time. The Creator, that is an original movie that will make you cry and not need to see any other previous movies like Guardians. So The Creator is probably top 5 for me this year as well. I also saw, I recommend They Cloned Tyrone, some of the most clever writing in a movie I've ever seen when it comes to being just absolutely ridiculous and an amazing, really amazing reveal at the end. Big George Foreman, amazing, amazing movie. Another thing about timepieces that I really like, you go to the movie, like, for example, Big George Foreman, you go and open up this movie because of his career in boxing. But then you find out how big of an arc his story is with coming to Jesus. Or Tetris, another great movie that I saw. Tetris, a movie that I thought was going to be just mostly about computer geeks. Tetris had a crazy hand in Germany's communism.
What?
In the tearing down of Berlin Wall. Yeah.
I did not know this.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie. You should watch it. Another great movie was The Holdovers. The Holdovers you might not have heard because it came out just weeks ago. The Holdovers, honestly, a really good movie. Jordan, I think you would love The Holdovers because aesthetically, it matches the time that it's supposed to be told in. It's Christmas time, 1970. Paul Giamatti.
Didn't you and me start watching that actually?
I don't think so. I think I watched it by myself. Maybe you left during it. But starring Paul Giamatti, 1970, the whole movie looks like it was made in 1970. And it's a really heartfelt story. I recommend that Christmas movie to everyone as well.
I finished it with you. I think I came in late and finished the movie with you.
Other movies, if you're okay with, I don't know, foul-mouthed characters, watch Dumb Money. Dumb Money was such a fun movie.
I still want to see that one.
I am so down to rewatch that movie again. And The Iron Claw, of course. But, when it comes to sad movies, I can only watch those, rare and far in between. But yeah, those were the movies that I saw this year. Guardians takes the cake, but all those recently named movies that I nitpicked on, those movies were freaking awesome as well. Simon, what's the best movie you saw this year?
So I didn't see as many movies as Isaac did. But,
hey, trust me, that was a very hard thing to do.
Out of all of the movies that I saw this year, because I saw Megan, I saw Super Mario Bros., saw The Haunted Mansion, saw Rise of the Beast, Transformers Rise of the Beast. Pretty sure that's all of them. I don't go to the movies very often.
All right.
So out of the ones that I saw, like, one of my favorites was Megan.
That came out January.
It was a good movie. I'm very much more into horror movies than...
It's been a year since he hasn't seen a better movie. This is terrible.
Well, I mean, Rise of the Beast is okay.
Right. Transformers is really good at having epic moments.
I was just sad that
damn, that's badass.
The main bad guy was not on screen enough. Like, it would have been kick-ass to actually see the giant planet-sized Transformer.
Unicron? He wasn't the main bad guy. It was Scourge. That was the main antagonist.
Unicron, of that story in particular, yeah.
Yeah.
Still want to see more Unicron.
Unicron is supposed to be a looming threat, and that was exactly what he was.
Sime picks Megan.
Yep.
So Guardians 3, Megan, and...
So, this harbors back to, when we did the Rise of the Beast review. I loved that movie. As a Transformers fan, that was perfect. And all the Transformers fans specifically say this movie was perfect. But the fact that you have to be a Transformers fan, it severely detracts from it. And I see that. I respect that, all right? So for you non-Transformers fans that don't like the movie, I get it. So that's not going to be my favorite. I am going to say...
Wait. Is a favorite going to be not your favorite to accommodate to the masses?
No, it's not my favorite because, in order for it to be a legitimately good movie, I feel it has to be able to be seen by anyone. So I'm going to choose Barbie.
Barbie was awesome.
That was honestly, seriously, dude.
That's a movie that
movies.
not very often am I okay with seeing movies multiple times in the theater, but like if I was like invited to like go see Barbie a second time in theaters, I would have. What?
Nothing.
Because like I had the option to go see Hunger Games twice this year. No, absolutely not.
Why the hell would you want to go see that twice?
Exactly. So like, cause like I had seen it with my aunt, and then my girlfriend wanted to go see Hunger Games, and you know, if it was genuinely a good movie that I would want to see other people see, I would have gone to see Hunger Games with her.
At that point, Isaac, when it comes down to that one, you just go for your girlfriend. Really don't go to watch the movie again.
Well,
you go,
it's a dragging movie. It's a dragging movie.
Yeah, you just zone out, man.
But yeah,
sit there and think about life.
Hannah has come to the conclusion that she hates going to the theater, though. She's like, no movies for me in 2024, and that visually upset me. And I'm like, Hannah, chill.
Well, I mean, the prices of everything for the movie theater is like outrageously expensive nowadays. But like,
I don't even think it's a movie thing. I think that she just does not like going to the movies. But
the environment is certain just not okay for some people.
That would be a lie, because she's. With that said, the Hunger Games explanation, she wanted to go see Hunger Games in theaters, but I had already seen it. So with that said, I told Hannah, I was like, hey, Hannah, if there is a new movie coming out that interests you, that you might want to go see in theaters, please let me know so I don't see it without you. So,
attaboy.
That's what we're doing. I'm like, Hannah, just be a little bit more transparent about what movies you want to see, because so many movies I've taken her to the theater and she walks out and she was like, that was stupid. I took her to Bullet Train. Dude, for 6 months I was not allowed to pick the movies. She thought Bullet Train was stupid. Anyways, so Jordan, what was the best? Oh, you said Barbie. Barbie. Great
Barbie.
choice.
That's
Great
honestly
choice.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Megan and Barbie.
Yeah. Air, very close second. I saw Air in our home theater right here. Amazing experience. Really, I don't know who directed that movie. Maybe it was Ben Affleck. I don't know. Maybe he was like a producer on it or something. But whoever directed that movie visually cares. So many great shots in that movie. With that said, I digress.
I'll be straight up. December was lame as fuck for me.
Well, December was kind of just like whatever we were trying to do for holidays.
Yeah.
That's $1 in the cuss jar.
She hasn't given it to us.
It's not here yet.
Oh, good. I can cuss as much as I want.
You've already sworn quite a bit today.
I know.
Okay?
And if you would have looked at my realization, I looked at the camera and then I looked down disappointed, and I was like,
I'm too broke to curse on the podcast.
I'm going to be so broke by the end of the day.
With that said, guys, let's talk about one good thing from each month out of the year. Guys, here on the Too Many Words podcast, we would like to make a tradition of talking about one good thing that happened out of each month of the year, because I feel like too many people look at the year and was like, man, that was terrible. And if we were just getting done with the year 2020, I would agree with you. That was terrible. But we're not. It's 2023, okay? The past is the past. Let's focus on what good things happened and capitalize on the next year.
2020 was a good year.
For who?
For me.
Why?
Because there were no people. Okay, gas. I saw gas at 75 cents a gallon. I can now be one of those old people that can look at their grandkids and be like, I remember when gas was 75 cents a gallon.
I don't think I saw it get below $1.75.
No, in literally in Ankeny,
the gas is cheapest in Ankeny.
75 cents a gallon.
Some of my friends would drive all the way from like downtown Des Moines to Ankeny to get the cheapest gas.
I literally my boss. I was working security at the time. My boss told me it was 75 cents a gallon at the gas station behind like the Walmart. I was like, oh, I gotta see this. So I drove out there just to witness it, and I got gas at 75 cents a gallon. It was a good year. There were
right.
no people.
Dang.
I didn't have to deal with people on the road because everybody stayed home.
All right.
That's why gas is so cheap.
It was a good year.
All right.
I don't care what anybody says.
Beautiful. Okay. January. Guys, what was good thing that came out of our January?
I was alive.
Go first. You go first.
I went snowboarding with Mike.
That is pretty dope.
Yeah, I did share in like episode 24 that I almost died on that trip, but it was still a great trip.
24 was in January. That seems like so long ago. Jan 24.
That was a year ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. All right. Is that all for January you got?
Yes. Most
My
of these I
January
only
is
have
close.
one thing, but quite a few of them I have a lot. Or at least two.
I'm gonna go back.
Sime, what was one good thing that you had out of January?
I was alive.
You were alive? All right.
Come on, Simon.
I mean, hey.
I don't do a whole lot, okay? I'm a very boring individual. I'm going to level with you, okay? Here, I'll go through my entire
His
year
November
right
better
now.
be joined the Too Many Words podcast.
January, I worked and I was alive. Those are the two things that happened in January. February, I was alive and I worked, okay? March, I was alive and I worked, okay? April, I was alive and I worked.
All right, stop,
May,
stop,
wait,
stop.
no. Now I got something else. May, I witnessed my sister graduate
Nice.
and I was alive
Nice.
and I worked.
All right. Well, we're doing this 1 month at a time, so slow down. Jordan, what you do in January? What was good? One good thing from January.
So I had a very slow January as well, I'll admit. So the only thing I had was the first ever Grimes Hy-Vee holiday party. That was a pretty big moment for us as a store, for I guess them as a store now. And like I got really close to my meat department crew during that. Like that's when I really started becoming friends with them. So it was good. It was good.
And then he abandoned them.
Yeah.
All right. One good thing I did in February, I went to the Winter Jam concert, saw Andy Mineo live.
That's also what I have for February. 'Cause
Nice.
February was also pretty slow for me. Winter Jam 2023 with my buddy Isaac.
Hell yeah. So, Simon, are you going to change anything?
Nope.
All right, cool.
Okay.
March, went to Mall of America with Hannah for her sister's birthday. That was pretty sick until Hannah started hating people and we had to leave early. But March is also the month that I got to meet Lex Luger.
Nice.
Yes, WWF legend, not Hall of Famer, because, yeah.
Okay, this is where it starts getting more and more for me.
All right.
March, I got the deli assistant manager position at the Grimes IV.
Hell yeah.
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 And then I had to take that charcuterie class. That was also pretty great.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. Then I failed it, but that's because Grimes.
Hey, you didn't fail it in the same month, so we're not going to talk about it.
True.
April, I watched my girlfriend get friggin' baptized, so that's pretty sick. I also released my first short film, and I went to go see the NFL draft in Kansas City. April was sick.
April, I bought a Camaro.
Oh, yeah. Did that happen in April?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
sir.
I have something to change. In April, I also bought a Camaro.
Fucking doofy ass.
I don't really
Maybe
do
think
it.
about these things next time.
Maybe go
Well-
through your photos, see what you did throughout the last year, and write it down. It's a lot easier.
Do you
than
really want me to go through my phone?
No, not right now. Right now, we can just start
No.
jogging.
more
I
photos than
want
I
you
do.
to see something. I want you to see.
How many photos you got?
Okay. My sister took my phone. And I haven't even bothered to go through to delete all these.
How
okay?
many photos do you
Okay.
have?
Do you
What's
see
the
that?
number?
Do you see
What's
that?
the
Do you see
number?
that?
Okay.
What's the
No,
number?
we don't see it, especially on the listening platform.
What's the number, Slime? What's the number?
How do I find that out?
Here. Let's just go to your April. I'm not going to look at your photos. I'm just gonna
There's
show-
1,719 photos, 655 videos.
I have 10,000 photos on my phone.
Dang. Okay. Anyways, guys. Jordan, what did you do in May?
I'm not done with April.
Okay.
April, I bought a Camaro.
That's 2022.
Meteora, the second studio album of Linkin Park. It was their 20th anniversary, and I received their 20th anniversary box set. Also in April, my D&D campaign started. First go around with just Isaac and Connor, and his friend Lucas, who then left. He's a teacher, so he gets a pass.
Okay.
All right. You want me to go to May first?
No, he's doing something for
on.
April.
So, I'm just going to change February real quick. I shaved my face, and I will never do that again.
I always do it again. I always do it again.
I will never be doing it again. I look stupid as hell.
Now, you
February,
really fought for that beard, so I don't know why you shaved your face.
because I thought it would, make it grow a little thicker.
That's
That does
the
happen
point.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I shaved clean for a while.
March, I saw Daniel play hockey, or end of February, I saw, my dad sent me a clip of Daniel playing
He's talking about
hockey.
February.
I really hate how much.
Hold on,
stuff
I'm
like that
playing
comes
catch up.
across on the microphones.
March, I turned into Breaking Bad. Well,
Yes.
doing
I am
Jeezy's basement. April.
I almost put that for March as well, because that was when we did that together.
April, I bought a hammock. That is also when I received the cock Glock.
And then it got broken.
And then it broke same day.
That was 2022 though, wasn't it?
Nope, 2023.
Dang, I feel like that was so long ago.
Because I have that picture too. I'm almost certain that was.
That is 2023, unless it's a downloaded snap memory.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Sure. Wait, what month was that?
April
Are
2023.
we gonna try to prove this?
April
or disprove
15th.
I
this?
am, because this is important to me.
April
Super
15th.
important when Sime leaves in 20 minutes.
Shut up, Isaac.
And then my dad came out and visited me and caught a stick. Also in April, I bought a Camaro. Let's see. We're into May.
Yeah, that did
now,
not
right?
happen in 2023.
No. Well, either way. In May, I got hit with the taser shield.
Beautiful.
That's what we're on, right? Is May?
Yeah. No. Yes. Now we're trying to talk about May. Yes.
Me and my family all went and got matching tattoos.
Wonderful. In May. Wait. Do you have any more May?
The cock block happened in 2021.
Oh. Why do I have it in 2023?
It must have been a downloaded snap memory.
Saved snap memory, yeah.
With that said, are you good on May?
And then I watched my sister graduate.
Isaac, I
Sweet.
think you need to
That's
panic a
everything.
little less.
Jordan.
I understand it, but please.
Jordan,
What?
are you really going to be cool on the podcast when you were freaking out before the podcast?
Well, yeah, because I was trying to hurry, and then no one else was. And now we're doing it.
Okay. With that said, May, the greatest movie of all time, came out on May 3rd, 2023. I also got hired at Pulse 101.7. That's when I started up. And I started interning at the radio station that I love so much. Tune into Pulse 101.7 whenever you can. So, yeah, whenever you can. I also met Jon Moxley, AEW former world champion, and also WWE former world champion. So, yeah, meeting Jon Moxley was pretty freaking cool. One of the coolest wrestlers that I've met in person. Meeting Lex Luger would have been cool if it was 1997 or something, but it was not. Meeting Lex Luger at all is pretty freaking cool, but it was just not, it did not feel the way it felt when I met Jon Moxley. Oh my goodness. Meeting Jon Moxley was sick. So, yeah, that was how my May went. How about you, Jordan?
Guardians 3 came out in May. That was a pretty big one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then I bought a Bebop's hat.
Yes, sir.
I found out that you can just walk up to the counter and be like, "Can I buy a hat?" And they're like, "Yeah." And then they do. They sell it to you. That's
dope.
wild.
It's dope.
It's pretty
dope.
pretty great, yeah.
June. Simon?
We went to Colorado for my birthday,
Hell yeah.
and we caught a whole bunch of trout.
Hell yeah.
Let's see what else happened in June. Oh, the most glorious meme I have of Jeezy was born.
Yeah, yes.
What? Let me see.
That's the one where he's super excited about the pizza.
Okay.
Let's see. What else happened in June? Oh, yeah, I got chickens. I got chickens in June. I failed at painting a
My June
Bob Ross
fat.
painting.
Is your June fat?
My June is pretty fat.
Is that all for you, Simon?
I built a chicken coop at the end of June.
So, I will go before Jordan for this June, mostly because I want to ruin Jordan for June.
Okay.
June was really special. June was, of course, Des Moines Con.
Very special.
June was the beginning.
Specialist.
Or the beginning of June was Des Moines Con, and that's where I met former pro wrestler X-Pac, a.k.a. Six, a.k.a. 123 Kid. Dude was super humble, super nice, awesome to talk to. I remember asking him, hey, would you rather relive DX, or would you rather relive NWO? And he's like, oh, man, I really don't know. And I'm like, yeah, it's like picking between children, right? He's like, people have favorite children. And I'm like, dang, bro, do you want like a hug or something? It's like, ugh. To this day, I think about what he meant by that. But I want to tell you guys that on the night of the 2nd of June, I called Jordan and told him how I met this podcast called Ice Cream Sunday, and they gave me a connect to this Des Moines podcasters group, and they seemed open to having me on the podcast, and they followed us on Instagram for our podcast, and I had all this exciting news that there was a podcast at Des Moines Con, and it gave us dreams and hopes and stuff like that maybe one day we could go to Des Moines Con, and literally Jordan did not give a shit that I met this podcast. Anyways, go ahead, Jordan.
I think at the time I was like in the middle.
At the time, he did not give a shit. He didn't even see them on the second time. On the second day of Des Moines Con, he didn't even go see these fools.
They were there, I think, actually. But like,
yeah.
there was like a lot of stuff going on.
I just want you to know, Austin and Trevor, took y'all for granted at first, loves you now. The past is the past. But I just want that to be out there.
I mean, the context is huge there, but yeah.
Yeah, it is.
He
didn't hate you guys. He just didn't think it would be as big as it was.
Can you stop talking over me, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like it.
That's awesome.
All right. I was probably in the middle of something at the time. I seem to recall that. And like Isaac meets people constantly and calls me just random hours of the night and the day, just saying,
still didn't see
here's
you
this
guys.
random thought. Here's this random person I met. I'm like, okay, this is a normal thing for Isaac. So like, I just probably wasn't super enthused. I was like, okay, cool, good for you, bud. I don't know what more you want from me. But obviously that blossomed into something a lot better. And I got to know them personally. And yes, I did not see you guys either of the two times I was there. Because the first time I was there, it was with Isaac and Ness, and we were rushing because
we're not
it
talking
closed
about day
in 30
one.
minutes.
We're not talking about day one. You were not
then,
there long enough for anything to good happen.
And day 2, I was there with Ness and Jeezy. Some stuff happened, and Jeezy's still holding a grudge about it. So, that it was pretty let's hurry up, get our shit, and get out. So,
all right.
Things happen.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add for June?
With that said, Jordan hates Laotian people. Anyways.
I love Laotian people.
Anyways.
What did you say?
Anyways. July. I was Macho Man in the 4th of July parade.
Yes.
That was pretty sick. Got so many people to go, ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The things that I know about Macho Man now kind of feels weird that I had that. But, you know, we're talking about Macho Man, the character, not the person, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
I took Tyrion to his first football game. Technically, his first event that he went out and did cool stuff with me. So, yeah, we took him to a Barnstormers game. It was the last game of the season, and it was fun. I took Papa as well. It was fun.
Nice.
Yeah. He met a cheerleader. He met a player. He met a mascot. He had a grand old time. So,
Sounds dope.
yeah, good uncle points right there.
Is that all for you?
Yes.
All right. My June, Des Moines Con. It's pretty stellar.
I thought we were talking about July.
This is July, bud.
What? Did you skip my June?
No, you talked about June.
No, I didn't.
June.
Oh, or were you
That
just
was me just elaborating
It was
your
just
thing.
elaborating why you don't hate the Ice Cream Sundae podcast.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Did I talk about anything other than that?
I don't know. Sorry,
Yes.
we got lost in the mix, baby girl. Sorry. Go ahead.
Hold on.
So did you talk about? When did you talk about July?
Just now.
But I literally said you got anything else to add to June, and okay, whatever. Isaac just ignores me constantly. It frustrates the hell out of me. Des Moines Con, the Diora 2 came to Hot Wheels Unleashed. That was pretty dope. Weston's bachelor party. That was also amazing. I made some truly lifelong friends. NASCAR was in Le Mans. That was pretty dope. Big mean NASCAR Camaro, like twice the size of every other car in that race. It was wonderful. Sal got married. That's a pretty big one.
That is pretty big.
I finally returned to the Quad Cities Air Show because it was the first time they had done it in like 4 years.
Oh yeah, you sent me that. That was really cool to see.
Yeah, that's like some solo campaign stuff that you did. That was fun.
Yep.
See, Jordan, you do get out. You should have met a good damsel at the air thing.
Weston, the aforementioned bachelor party, he also got married in June, so that was pretty dope. My 25th birthday, we played Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah.
That was pretty sick. And then Transformers Rise of the Beast came out in June.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember your birthday party because Tim had a very unfortunate accident.
Yes, he did.
All right, share your July since I already said my July.
Our first outdoor episode happened in July.
Yeah.
That was pretty great. My first podcasters meeting and also only podcasters meeting that I attended, where I first
It's all right. We did not either of us go to a lot of those.
Where I first met Austin, and he showed me the pod track. I also bought a PS5 in July. That was pretty dope. And then I took a vacation to Charlie's house, and that was pretty amazing.
I don't think Ice Cream Sunday goes to those meetings anymore either
I don't think so either.
because of things.
All right,
Anyways,
so
Sime, you got anything for July?
Yes, I bought a new washer and dryer in July. I bought a new sofa in July. I bought a new truck. Or no, not in July.
you bought the truck in like
That was August.
Well,
Hold on.
August.
Well, we don't need.
I went fishing with Jeezy in July. That's about it. That's all that really happened in July.
All right, August. Isaac.
August, I went back to school to start my second DMAC year. It was fun. I started up an acting class and a speech class. And also, Jordan, what we do in August?
I mean, I have that.
Come on, what we do in August?
Wait, where'd it go?
The single
Hang on.
greatest
The Too Many Burgers
cookout.
event. For some reason, I put that in
The
September.
Too Many Burgers, Too Many Words podcast cookout. Thank you so much. 1 year anniversary, 1 year of our birth of the podcast. We did it, baby. We did not make money. We lost so much money, but we had a lot of supporters in the whole thing, and it was a great thing
Hey,
to
our
do
first merch
to get our
sales, that was pretty great.
to get our toes wet in the public space, doing podcasting in public in front of others. It was awesome. It was so great. Mostly friends and family.
September?
Mostly family. But gosh, we have an awesome support system around us, around this podcast. Ice Cream Sunday podcast joined us for that. They were the only, not the only. We actually had quite a few non-family members there. So thank you for coming though and doing your own booth. It was awesome. So yeah,
That was in September.
Jordan, how did your August go?
Yeah, August. The Too
Can
Many
you
Burgers
not
event.
think out loud? By the way.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Thank you. August, the Too Many Burgers event. That was huge. That was huge for us. That was like a milestone, honestly, because like that was the first time we really did something like for the fans. That's pretty great. I bought a house in August. I almost said PS5 for some reason.
You bought a house?
Yeah.
You bought a house?
Co-signed for a house with Devin, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's apparently all in my name, or my name's the first name. That's what I'm trying to say.
So it's
I
your
think.
house?
I guess. He pays for it all, though. So.
Yeah, but technically you legally own it.
And if he doesn't pay
His
for
name
that,
is also on the lease, though.
if he doesn't pay for that, oh gosh, he could ruin your
Not lease,
freaking credit score.
The mortgage.
So does that mean he has to buy you out of your share of the home?
I think so.
Yeah.
Maybe. At some point, yeah.
Yep. That is legally how that has to work.
At some
Anyways,
point, yeah. Or
we'll
we
cross
just own
that
a
bridge
house
when we get
together
to it.
forever.
One of them will kill the other one, but that's not going to be a worry.
It's all right. It's a good thing. I love it actually. It's nice. It keeps me in contact with Devin from time to time, and I really like that guy. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's my favorite.
I built a new PC in August. That's pretty cool. It's a pretty chunky boy.
Sexy.
The Dallas Center Fall Festival, that was in August, at the end of August. That was pretty cool. Actually happened very, very close to the Too Many Burgers cookout event. I was able to go to a car show for that. That was fun.
Yeah.
Saw some cool cars. I was supposed to be in the car show with my Camaro, but I was too slow with the draw on it.
Next year.
Yeah, next year. That's the goal.
2025.
We're this close. Just gotta get that fuel pump fixed, and then I gotta figure out why my transmission's being held up by ratchet straps.
Wait, it's
Dear
being
God.
held
I have
up
told
by
you that,
ratchets.
Simon. I specifically told you that
Well,
because like it was
Oh no.
we'll get through to that later. Good guy.
All right, September.
September. It was
Hey!
September was
You did
a
August.
Oh,
I didn't get everything in August because I realized it was August.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
I also had to get my leg cut open in August and became a shitty Yankee Candle. I believe.
go ahead. Just ignore him.
Okay. Along with that, I bought a truck.
Go upstairs.
What else did happened in August? I think that's everything. I think I was on a couple more like podcast episodes.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Anyways, September. I had a slow-ish September, nothing crazy, except for the debut of the Unfadable podcast. At the time, it wasn't even a named podcast. Only recently was it named Unfadable, where it's one-on-one interviews, more professional, broken down interviews. And the first one was with a good friend of mine at the radio station, Rajan Monroe, and I interview him there. It's a good interview, great interview even. Still working out the kinks of solo podcasting and, not being awkward solo, but it's the mark of a good side thing. Stay tuned. By the time this episode comes out, maybe if it's not out yet, it's here to come out soon. My interview with Kyle Peterson, toy collector, super big wrestling fan as well. We talk about the ins and outs of toy collecting, his book that he has come out with, and the hardships that come with being an adult and openly a guy who buys toys for himself. So
Hardships. The only hardships I have as a huge toy collector is I'm broke all the time.
well, that's one, and then storage space. That's a hardship.
That is another.
another hardship.
Yeah, okay.
You have 2 rooms now, Jordan.
And another hardship is,
One yeah.
I've gotten plenty of flack from my mom and from my sister. You're
That's
an
just 'cause
adult.
they're
Why are you
strange.
buying toys?
That's because
Stuff
they're
like
strange. They don't.
Because
get
we're
it.
adults, we can do whatever we want. If I want to buy an inflatable bouncy castle just to sit in, I can.
We are friends with a lot of similar interests. We understand each other. They don't, much like a lot of other people. But yeah,
No,
stay
I wouldn't
tuned.
they're
say a
the
lot of
weirdos. They're the freaks.
Like, it's a much more common and normal thing nowadays.
Stay
Thanks to
tuned.
Funko Pops.
Stay tuned.
I've got a crap ton of those.
Stay tuned for the
They
next.
made it. They made it.
Oh my
mainstream.
fucking god, guys! Stay tuned for the next podcast episode of the Unfadable series with Kyle Peterson. Thank you.
You said that already.
Yeah,
Okay.
you start and end with the same message that you want people to remember.
I don't
I took a speech
mean
class. I promise.
I'm sure.
to be a pain in the ass.
You can leave.
Well, I want to get through all the rest
The
of
months?
the year. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, we can finish
Okay.
this out, I guess.
So September, I went to the pumpkin patch. Took some photos. I got to remember the great time when I brought my handcuffs to D&D. And Armin
Got to
and
remember.
That is also a Snapchat memory. I was not blonde
He
3
said
months
it.
ago.
He
I
said
know. I
remember.
said I got to remember it.
Oh, you got to. Okay, you smart ass.
In October, I upgraded my PC. I bought a new handgun. Went to Arizona with Miranda for my 1-year wedding anniversary. Let's see,
I think you may
November.
need to deal with Tyrion.
He's fine.
November, I got my nipples pierced. I got a new tattoo. I joined the Too Many Words podcast. As
Hell
the
yeah,
third
you
member. I got a Ring camera. My leg was basically all healed.
You're getting into November.
Yeah, he's going through all of his.
Oh, he's
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just doing his and then leaving. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Also in November, we went to the Velisca Axe Murder House, which that episode still isn't out yet. Blame Jordan.
Blame Jordan.
I fucked that one up.
Yep.
For a second. It's
coming out to you whenever he feels like it.
I mean, recently, because like I rendered it, but then I realized I forgot all of the filmed content.
It's okay. Coming at you
Anyway.
whenever Jordan feels like it. Anyways,
Soon.
Thanksgiving happened, obviously. And then in December, I decorated for Christmas this year, which I haven't done in the 3 years that I've lived in my house.
downloaded the Coca-Cola Too Many Words logo.
Yep. Let's see. I also went hunting, deer hunting, got a doe. I finally got my 3-monitor setup all set up upstairs, and then we went down to my parents for Christmas.
Hell yeah.
And then, we also had the Too Many Words podcast Christmas episode, and Anna
Hell yeah.
came in clutch and got me a present, which
Yeah,
I wasn't
clutch.
expecting. So I want to thank your grandmother. Thank you, Nana.
Thank you, Nana.
You a G. That is all the time I have, folks.
Simon?
So continue watching this
What was
podcast
Simon's
episode.
question earlier?
Get the
about
hell outta here.
The analytics. Well, I guess you kind of answered that. Like
Yeah, I
the
was
demographic.
Our highest demographic is our age.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
And if you're really curious, you can watch the episode when it airs.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what our analytics are, but I don't have time. I have to go home and get changed, go to work. So love all you beautiful people. Keep watching
Yeah.
Jordan, Isaac,
Yeah.
and myself do stupid things.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye, Simon. I'll miss you.
He's going to knock the camera? Nope. He did not knock the camera over. Awesome. All right. So, my October, I hosted a concert, went to Arizona as well, and met all of my second cousins for the first time in my life, technically. So, it was a pretty freaking rockin' October. Like, dude, hosting a concert, that's huge. Meeting family that I've always wanted to know and finally getting to meet them, that's huger. And so, yeah, that I cannot complain about October. Also, like in Arizona, I got a few firsts done, like tried Whataburger for the first time ever, tried In-N-Out for the first time ever. Both very mid franchises. I'm sorry. Whataburger's a little bit worse, but I feel like I could have gotten something a little bit better at In-N-Out. I think I picked the wrong thing for In-N-Out. Really well done patties. Whataburger, I'm sorry, but I don't know. I'm sorry. So, Jordan, what's your October like?
October. Going back to the Urbandale Hy-Vee. That was a big one for me. Going back to my home store, or my original store. Tyrion, what are you doing? We're still recording.
We doing podcasting right now, bro.
Mom, you're going podcasting tonight.
Sure.
Yay.
Jordan, say something, bro.
Sorry, I was watching you. Where was I? We're in October, right? Yeah. Going back to that store was kind of a big part for me. It's good though. It's good. It's good things coming. All right. Brooke, my cousin Brooke, she got married. That was a big thing. It was fun. It was great. Also, Villisca. We went to Villisca. recorded
For
an
November?
episode. October.
No,
What?
we did not.
Oh, it was okay. So my photos are a little weird sometimes, and it shows.
Yeah, I get it. But do you remember how big of an issue it was that we couldn't get a spot in
Yeah,
October for
I do.
Villisca?
I do. Like,
It's okay. It wouldn't have been an issue to get it done in October because, it would not have been out in time for Halloween anyways.
okay.
Such a beautiful man.
Jason Momoa, he was at Hy-Vee.
Homie, you had nothing to do with that.
Well, yeah, but it was cool to see him.
Like, did you?
Yeah,
Okay.
I sent you the picture.
What, like you snagged a far away photo?
Yeah.
Okay, that counts. Jason Momoa sighting.
And why did that autocorrect to fundamentalists? Okay. My Gundam addiction started in October.
Gundam addiction.
All right. That is my October.
All right, my November went to Villisca Axe Murder House. Jordan,
What?
I think we have a very similar November.
You think so? Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Go ahead, baby girl.
Saint Asonia.
Saint Asonia. Once again, I will never shut up about how I met the lead singer to the band I've been listening to since I was 7, a.k.a. these guys, tattooed on my arm. Adam, it was a pleasure to meet you. You still have my grungy business card, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But awesome to meet you, bro. Thank you for signing our vinyl. Forever cherish that moment.
Always. Absolutely. Do you want to continue going on to your November?
I'm done with November.
Oh, you only had those two things?
I highlight the really big things.
I mean, I highlighted the really big things to me, too.
All right.
Wiener, you need to have bigger things. Like, small things need to become more important. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm saying. All right.
I mean, yeah, Sime did say, I shaved my face. I
Yeah.
guess that was pretty great.
My best friend, Charlie, barely on top of Isaac. Isaac is pretty great. Charlie is
Things that
he's
just
more
didn't need to be said.
sentimental.
You know?
I said barely on top of
Barely on
Isaac,
top of Isaac. Barely better than Isaac.
I'm trying to talk you up. What do you mean here? Okay, shut up.
Things that just... This is why our podcast episodes are so long. He just says the most redundant shit. It's crazy.
So, the way my brain works is I have to give context for people to fully understand what I'm trying to say.
For you to understand this story, you need to know that Charlie is better than me. Go ahead.
Yes.
Jordan, go ahead.
Okay. He came to Iowa for the holidays for Thanksgiving. First time in a while, and that was nice. It was good to see him, good to see the family, and good to have him over. And he did a lot of fun stuff, a lot of important stuff in his life with that trip.
Thank God you knew that he was better than me for that story.
Are you salty right now?
I'm not salty that he's better than me. I've known this for years, but dear God, man, too many words, right on brand.
Can I not just talk the way I talk?
Can you not think out loud?
No.
Is that can that be a resolution for you?
No.
Damn.
That's how I process information.
Yeah.
Fucking asshole. My tooth got fixed.
Nice.
Halfway fixed. And Spotify Wrapped came out in November.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I mean, music, I guess. Well, I've personal Spotify.
Oh, your person. Yeah.
Like, Ice Cream Sunday was my number one podcast. I was like top 5% of listeners for them, which was pretty cool.
All my podcast information was way from like when I was like regularly listening on like.
Doesn't mean it's still.
I know. It's just
true. Like,
when it comes to like podcasts I would prefer more than the others, it's completely inaccurate compared to when I stopped listening to podcasts regularly back in April. Back in April. Yeah. Because I stopped working at the factory and I stopped listening to podcasts all the time. Because
Nice.
with that said, my number one podcast was Two Bears, One Cave.
I mean, that's a really good podcast.
It's a really good podcast.
That's deserving of a number one podcast,
yeah.
especially for us.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd give that like our foundation is kind of based on them a little bit. So.
Yeah, just two friends who are kind of funny, have really funny moments, have really funny friends. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Higher production for sure.
All right, and that's it for my November.
All right, my December. How we easily tenfold, almost without even trying, had a more successful Christmas special
That's
for the
also-
podcast.
that's also
Oh
one.
my goodness. Our first video that was an episode video. We'll one day celebrate the first normal episode that reaches 100 views. But as for all episodes, our first episode to reach 100 views across all content besides short films. This was awesome.
Short films and shorts specifically.
And shorts. Guys, thank you for pulling through. Thank you for sharing with a friend. Thank you for recommending us for this Christmas special. Greatest gift we could receive is to easily double our viewership compared to last year's Christmas special, and you did that. You
did
are a
that plus
superstar.
some.
Thank
Plus
you. Yes,
some.
plus some, because our last year's viewership was 48. We only needed 96 to double it, and we had a little bit of extra love at the end. So thank you. We are still getting views on it, and it's amazing. So another thing from December, I finished my DMAT classes with good grades and good friends. And other than that, I had a pretty slow December because it was just so focused on Christmas. And I don't want to be that douche that's like, oh, highlight of my December? Oh, Christmas. Huh, okay. Just like anybody else, you douche.
Damn.
Oh, do you have Christmas on your list?
I will. I do for a good reason.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'll explain it. Are you done with December for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a damn good year for me.
Too Many Christmases 2023. Very important for us. I think that was also another huge milestone. That was our first episode, not a numeric episode, but still an episode that reached over 100 views. Very, very important for us. Very important for us.
And we got to keep on doing these special occasion episodes because they keep feeding us, man.
December 2023 also had the Too Many Words Facebook page, which we
yeah, nice.
less than a week we reached
100 followers.
and it took us over a year to do that on Instagram from the get-go. So like
We got more family on Facebook, you know.
I mean, yeah, but like
But at the same time, the Scald Stone Productions page is a year and a half, and it has 73,
okay.
83 followers there. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. Thanks.
Austin was right. We needed a podcast.
Specific page because it did always bother me when people wanted to like support us and then they sent it to Scaldstone Productions. It's like, well, where's the podcast?
I understand you really wanted to push your production company, but we should have pushed the podcast first and then done the production company stuff.
Yeah.
Because like,
See,
that's important, but that's more like
it's the higher up, more business themed kind of thing where it's deservingly less popular. Kind of like how Steven Spielberg is tenfold more famous than his own production company.
Amblin Entertainment. Yeah.
Yep, Amblin Entertainment. Beautiful. Kind of like Pulse 101.7. The brand Pulse 101.7 is so much more popular than their business name, which is, I think, Positive Impact Media. So, yeah. I think, when it comes to copying real templates, we should have had a Too Many Words podcast page a long time ago.
Yeah.
But
Hey, we live and we learn.
It
we
has
grow
been
and develop.
It has been great to push the production brand as much as we have. With that said, I don't think we need to push it as much as we need to anymore.
I mean, hey, I still want that to be what we do at Des Moines Con.
You think so?
I do. I'm still okay with that.
I
Like,
think
I encourage that.
think instead of full blown we are Scald Stone Productions, I think we need to be this is our podcast produced by Scald Stone Productions.
I mean, we can do that too. I mean, like I said, I like the idea of having it be Scald Stone because that way, like, we can push multiple things, and I'm hoping by the time Des Moines Con runs around, like, I'm gonna have my solo podcast that I plan on launching. At some
Hell
point.
yeah, Jordan's gonna do that.
Toy centered. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
He's gonna be a toy review guy. Hell yeah.
Not a toy review. We're just gonna talk about some things, talk about characters, and we're gonna talk about like news roundup and stuff like that.
Sure.
It'd be
I would
fun.
I would listen to
fun.
that.
Be fun.
I would listen to that.
Be fun. It's gonna be a monthly series, but
Because I wish I knew more about toy news.
see, it's gonna be a monthly series, and I want to cover all of the major toy bases. So like Hasbro, Mattel, Lego, all that.
Let's talk about this next week when we
Yes.
talk about our plans for
Plans for
2024.
2024, yeah.
With that
I
said,
got one more thing.
Yeah.
My dope ass Christmas. That's exactly what I wrote on here. Because this is the best Christmas I've had in a while. Not because I got anything great in particular. I did get some good things. Isaac gave me that monkey. It's pretty amazing. But like, I went up to my dad's for Christmas as I always do, and this was the first time that no real big fights broke out. My dad behaved himself, and we were happy. We were a good family, and I felt so great about it. I really did. I love you, Dad. I know you listen to us now, but you know that you're a butthead sometimes. So, it was good. It was good. And then like, I zoomed back on Christmas Day to go to Chinese dinner with my other side of the family. That was pretty great. Because Brooke's married now. Jody is no longer with the guy she was with. It's just our family, both sides of my family are better than they have been in a really long time.
hell yeah.
And it almost brings a tear to my eye because of that. It's good. It's good. I think the group chat I made has helped a lot with that, but my grandpa kind of hates it now because it's annoying. I also kind of hate it now because it's annoying.
Everybody needs a family chat.
Yeah.
My dad hated it. He's not in it anymore legally.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry, Dad. Or Isaac's dad, Jerry.
Sorry, Dad.
That's what your name is in my contact. Isaac's dad, Jerry.
Yes, sir. But before we get into the meat and potatoes analytics of how awesome our year was, we also hope to be even more awesome next year. But before
it will be.
it will be. Before that,
Easily double what we
we are going to go dive right into fancers. I asked these fancers quite a while ago.
I just muted Simon's mic just so you know.
Oh man, I got
help a little bit.
the hardest part about fancers is looking for my Facebook post that I made a week ago.
I think it was longer than that, friend.
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh my goodness. It was before Christmas. It was. Oof. Jordan, say something funny.
Well, I mean, the chicken fries its own steak. Yeah.
We literally got 3 answers for this.
What? What was it again?
Simple question for my friends. What is your favorite New Year's
Okay, yeah.
tradition?
3 answers? Really? You
Yes.
guys suck for New Year's. Everyone's old and lame.
Hey, we're going to ask what's your New Year's resolution? And get a lot of answers that way.
Yeah, but like that's kind of a lame question. But you know,
I mean, it's a
all right.
basic
It is,
question.
yeah.
I have a personal favorite of what's your favorite movie out of 2023. But
We can do that one too. I don't,
staying home and watching a good movie, says Deb Baker Belcher.
thank you.
Kyler Short says alcohol, LOL.
Thank you.
Debbie Lingelbach, Nana. Watch movies, stay up late, then tell Papa Happy New Year at midnight, like I have been for 44 years. Liar! You were asleep last night early. She's like, East Coast, hit their New Year. I'm going to bed now. Sorry, Nana. We love you. Not to out
Slam
you or
your phone
anything.
down very, very
But yeah, you've
aggressively.
probably done that every year. Just not at midnight, you little cheater. Hey, man, I'm going to hold my Nana accountable. I have to be her manager for podcasting here soon. Anyways. Jordan, what do we ask our fans? And also, we're going to ask it on the Too Many Words Facebook page for the very first time. So please give it a share when you see it, because it's not going to get as much traction as I have been getting. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So, simple question for my friends.
Are we doing New Year's resolution, or do you want to do favorite movie? I'm okay with either of them, actually. Maybe New Year's resolution should be next week's episode, because we're talking about what we're looking forward to in 2024.
We could do that. What was your favorite 2023 movie? Bam.
I love you guys. I love all of you.
Great idea, Jordan.
Thank you
You had a great idea.
for watching us, even though I'm a terrible person.
I'm going to this way I could start commenting on these things too. Guardians Volume 3.
What a loser. I really wish my boss had a Facebook page. Makes me sad.
You wait, what?
I wish my boss had a Facebook page so he would answer on these, because like he'd have a really good answer for that one.
Good. Your boss should get a Facebook.
Yeah, he doesn't really like social media.
Gonna share this.
Kind of like a Tim. So 2024 is going to be amazing for us. Just so you guys know, our small little family that we have right now is gonna get big. It's gonna get big.
Yeah.
It's gonna get big.
Yeah.
I am projecting double by December 31st.
If we don't hit 200 on everything, and I do mean everything, 200, we will have failed at 2024. We're setting a hard
I'm not
goal.
gonna say 200 on everything. I'm gonna say double on everything. That's because we're not quite at 100 subscribers on YouTube, or
Almost at 100 subscribers on YouTube. We're just going to push YouTube a little bit more this year. We're going to push Spotify a little bit more this year. We're at 65 followers on Spotify. I believe also if we piggyback on Twin Cities Con too.
that one's gonna be expensive.
It's going to be expensive, but guess
And
what,
I don't
Jordan?
have a lot of money.
Jordan, if everything goes right for me in the next couple months, I will have 4 sources of income. 4. I will be the podcast sugar daddy that Sime claims to be.
Just please don't like die.
I won't.
We also really need a new hard drive.
Sure. Sure, yeah.
What?
Nothing. Irrelevant. I'll bring it up after we're done.
Okay.
But yeah, Jordan, let's get into some sexy analytics on YouTube.
You know, we haven't gone over a lot of. Okay. We haven't gone over
Well,
analytics.
what were you thinking
like
first?
specifically analytics in a long time, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because we're just spouting a bunch of boring numbers that our fans personally don't care about.
I really enjoy analytics personally.
Well, yeah.
I wish
it's,
I did.
It's
take
about
the stats
us. We
class,
love us.
and then I didn't. But you go first. You go first. That's how we
I
do
go
it.
first?
Spotify
Okay.
was always first.
So, and not just Spotify, Anchor is accountable for all listening platform things. But I would love to go through our 2023 podcaster Spotify Wrapped. Are you ready? Have we gone through this together? Briefly, right?
No, actually, you saved it.
Okay.
You told me that you weren't.
Well,
Gonna show
I
me.
saved a few things here and there of statistics that I liked myself, but I definitely did not share absolutely everything. So we are going to the direct link all over again to share the Spotify Wrapped. I will say the loading is pretty slow, so I'm going to try to ad-lib as best I can. So, yes, let's go. In 2023, Jordan, people were really, really feeling what we do. Apparently, that's what it said, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ready? Let's take it from the top. Speaking of top, your top episode was episode 52. 1 whole year.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
That
it
was
was
the,
it was streamed 208% more than your average episode.
Nice. So that one was really popular on listening platforms.
Yes, sir.
The cookout event episode
Yes.
was more popular on listening platforms. Okay. That's kind of funny.
Let's hear it for the new fans. 80% of your listeners discovered us in 2023, which makes sense because we only existed on the final quarter of 2022, you know. So thank you for all the new fans that came to us this year. 80% of our audience have been here for less than a year or an exact year. Who knows? 49 Asteroid City movie review really brought them in. 8% of our new listeners started on that episode. I remember that episode being strangely a very successful one for new listeners.
Nice.
How these global stats are so stupid. How does it feel to have gone global? You streamed in 2 countries. United States was your top country with 99% of your total streams. Thank you, Cheesy. Your listeners have good taste, obviously. So what else are they into? Your listeners' top podcast genres were number 1, comedy. Number 2,
We're a comedy podcast.
society and culture. Number 3, sports.
Nice.
Nice. Sports is a little interesting there.
Well, I mean,
Because we're not a heavy sports podcast.
We
If
still-
we're heavy
hang on.
for sports at all, it's wrestling.
So that's the analytics for the thing as a whole, right?
It's not saying like it's what we are. It's
No,
just
no,
saying that's
let
what
me-
our listeners also.
So it's for our Spotify page as a whole, right?
yeah.
We released the reigning and defending on that same page at some point in 2023, right?
On our Too Many Words page?
Yeah.
Nope.
It didn't have a separate...
We had a separate email, separate account, separate everything.
No, that's right. It was only Isaac Narrates that was released.
Isaac Narrates was, yeah. Your listeners' top music genres were pop, rap, and rock. All right. All right. Spotify thinks that matters for us.
Yeah. I think it matters.
Your listeners definitely told their friends about you. Hell yeah, you did. Are you kidding me? You guys are the best fans on earth. 34% of our posts and links were shared on Instagram. 18% were shared on Facebook. 22% was shared on Snapchat. 26% was shared through a direct link, probably through like texting and stuff like that.
Just copy
And
the
1% was sent through other. And I'm sure that 90% of these analytics was because of me sharing the heck out of our podcast every single week, as is you. With that said,
Trying to now.
on to the next. In
see the
fact,
colors
your most
from his
shared
phone.
episode. Of course, our most shared episode was episode 47. You're invited to the cookout
Yes,
event.
sir. That's
That's
actually
the
I
one
didn't
that
know
you
that.
guys were supposed to share
I
anyway.
didn't
So
know.
yeah,
I didn't know about that actually. That's great that was our most shared episode.
dude, necessarily that was
Yeah.
our most shared
And then
episode.
still only family showed up. So
It's fine. It's fine. I mean, not only family, we had awesome people like Cody Ruffalo and the Ice Cream Sunday podcast and a few other friends. Your friends, of course, none of mine,
I
except for
consider
Darren.
them family though.
Your podcast rating was a 5.0. Can you feel the love? All the reviews that we have, probably not a lot, but our mom's saying, "Hey, this is a good podcast."
I did the first review on the Facebook page.
Yeah, you did.
It's still the only one.
Oh, now it's talking about the polls that we barely do. We did 6 polls this year for podcast episodes. We
Early
received
on.
6 votes throughout all those polls.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1 vote per poll.
Nice.
It's probably me for half of them. It says, "Are you a gardener?" Because your podcast saw some nice growth this year.
Yeah, it did.
38%, or no, 35% more listeners. 161% more streams.
Yes, sir.
176% more followers.
Yes, sir.
And 391% more minutes created on our podcast. Hell yeah. We are a grinding podcast. We are a consistent weekly podcast giving you some love every damn Saturday. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes,
Can't
sir.
forget to give a shout out to your biggest fans. Now, this is my favorite corner of analytics for Spotify Wrapped. You are a top 10 podcast for 37 of your listeners. 37.
He's so cute.
We are a top 5 podcast for 30 of our listeners. And we are now, it does this stupid drum roll thing. Just wait a second. You are a number 1 podcast for 11 of those hardworking individuals that try to keep
Love you.
up on our content. All 11 of you, all 30 of you, all 37 of you. Thank you for allowing us to be so significant on your Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast pages for the last year. Appreciate you. We love you. Share with your friends. Be passionate about what it is. Top fans listened to you 10 times more than your other listeners.
I love you.
72% joined you for the first time this year. Okay, let's zoom out. What a year. Okay. Yeah, now it's just doing a wrap up of some of these statistics. But yeah, Jordan, this has been awesome. What a great year from our analytics this year.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. I love it.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it. Is that everything?
Yeah. If I was using a computer like a good boy, I'd probably get some more specific stats looking at our general analytics that I can look at every single day, but I'm not. But rounding out the first full year of the Too Many Words podcast, I unfortunately have to share with you our very first episode is still the most listened to episode.
Numeric episode, yeah.
Yes.
Or did the Christmas episode not pass that on listens either?
It did not.
Really?
No.
That's kind of sad, actually.
It's fine.
You did upload it on audio. platform,
Episode
right?
29 has been going up in the ranks for whatever reason. Episode 29 has 47 listens.
Really?
Yeah, it is our second most listened to episode on Spotify.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Episode 59 with all of our friends, Chaotic Energy, number 4 most listened to episode.
really.
So it's not like we don't have any possible ones that could replace number 1. It's just, guys, for probably 400 plus days, we've
said
had
what,
the
episode
same
29?
episode be the most listened to episode on Spotify, and we're a little bit upset about it. But
What episode did you say is rising up?
number 29, The Soldier, Poet, and King.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's when we did those little Quizlets.
Yeah.
Yeah, 47 listens.
Really?
Yes.
That's wild.
But we have episode 59, 51, 52, 53, and 56 all in our top 10. Nothing from the 60s, though. But honestly, Jordan, take a look at this. This is our all-time chart. Initial hype, lull, growth, more growth, second lull. We're hitting a lull. I don't know why, but Jordan. This is just This is just a formula repeating itself in the right direction. All the way up, baby. So yes.
So it goes up, dips down a bit, then go back up, and then dip down.
Since the date is January 1st, 2024, as of right now, we have 1,370 all-time streams on listening platforms, 66 Spotify followers.
You said all time?
Yes.
That's all time. Okay. I wasn't going to go over all time.
That's fine. You
can
present
if you
it in the best way you
Think.
think.
If you want. We can do the all time at the end, I guess.
49% of our listeners are on Spotify. 32 is on Apple. Our greatest age demographic, 51% of our listeners is 23 to 27.
Nice.
Following that up, 28 to 34, 19%. Following that up, 13%, 18 to 22. And all the other age groups is under 10%. We are predominantly male, which I hate to say how true it is, but it is. 3 dudes. How appealing is it to a woman? Dudes talking about dude stuff,
Ask Austin. Some woman might get.
Hey. So with that said, it's not. It's a stereotype, but it's not a lie.
Yeah.
Stereotype based on truths.
Yeah.
Typically, if you're not,
We'll get there.
If you're not related to us and a woman, it's a slight chance. Well, we would hope it's because you love our content, and the Too Many Words podcast is the next best thing in your life. But maybe, just maybe, you think that this 6 foot tall glass of water over here,
No, you don't.
piece of sexy person with that
terrible
glistening black hair and those glasses and the thick mustache. Oh my goodness. Thank you for watching because Jordan's pulling the vanity over here. Hell yeah. Puts my beard to shame. 18% female, 80% male, and 2% not specified or non-binary. With that said, that's all the analytics I can share on my phone. I wish I could get more in-depth stats right now, but Jordan, tell us.
Take
about
it away
some
with the YouTube. Woo! Okay, YouTube looks a little bit inflated because of shorts. Shorts are always great for views.
Yeah,
but
even
that's
though some
okay.
of our shorts don't do well.
Yeah. So, in the past 365 days, we have gotten 14,056 views.
Yeah. You want to do a little bit of math?
Sure.
Give me the viewership of our last 5 shorts.
Shorts. Number 1 is the ice cream sundae short. That overtook all of our shorts. Wild, right?
It was a good short.
2,451 views.
All right. Give me the next number.
Number 2, do you agree with Jordan? I think that was the Avatar one, maybe. 1,278 views.
Wait, that wasn't in the last 30 days, though.
This is the last 365 days.
Oh, so last 365 days, we have 14,000 views?
Yeah.
Oh, then we're definitely not adding up all of our short numbers. Sorry, guys. I don't want to do that. That's a lot of numbers.
You said top 5, so
Oh. We could do top 5 then, yeah. So how many views was that?
the Avatar one was 1,278.
All right.
And then number 3 is this one's for the boys. Success with Mr. Les. That one's at 1,248. Exactly, 30 less. Interesting. Number 4. Number 4 is we got shirts, baby. Come show your love. 1,181 views. And number 5.
Lastly.
Where were you 6 years ago? Hashtag Winter Jam. 1,134 views.
All right, so that is literally half of our viewership. 7,292 views in just those top 5 alone. But, shorts are the best thing to get the word out,
The next
especially
5
via
are also
YouTube.
shorts, but that's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But I mean, if you add those together, it's probably less than. It looks like it's less than 3,000.
Yeah, yeah. I just wanted the most significant ones.
Yeah.
But with that said, we've probably, I mean, it's probably almost actually a little bit better than our total streams when you're talking about just episodes for listening platforms.
Maybe.
Like we have 1,370 listens through just episodes.
I think I can.
I'd
try
like to think
filter them out, but I'll see when I get to it.
I'd like to think that we have almost 2,000 views on YouTube for just
like
episodes.
I said, I can see when I try to get to that, but yeah. All right, watch time in hours, 201.8 hours.
Yeah.
People watched us. That is.
Yeah.
I guess it also breaks down. So the views is 162% more than the previous 365 days. The watch time in hours was 269% more than previous 365 days. And then subscribers, in the last 365 days, we have gotten 50 subscribers.
Hell
50 even.
yeah. Right now we're sitting on like 77 subscribers right now.
Yep. That is 85% more than the previous 365 days.
We're definitely hitting 100 this year.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to hit
goodness.
well over 100, I think.
I got to design some freaking convention banners.
And as I went through with Isaac, those were our top 5 most viewed shorts, or top 5 most viewed content in general. But I'm going to see if I can filter out shorts. Give me just a second here. Go away. Let's see, what is this?
What is
Okay.
this?
So this is breaking down like where we've gotten some things. Like we gained 10 subscribers from shorts, 8 subscribers from videos, and 2 subscribers from the last live stream we did. You know, we got 2 subscribers thanks to that.
Nice.
Okay, so last 365 days, 12.4 thousand views on shorts alone. 1.5 thousand views on videos. And 95 views from live streams.
Nice. How did our live stream on YouTube do? I didn't pay attention to
It
that.
went all right. It did all right. A lot of those views from the live stream are the Super Bowl one. That one got a lot for some reason. I don't know why.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I guess true.
Dude. It is the second day out of the year where people eat the most food.
All right. Published content. In the last 365 days, we published 70 videos, 28 shorts, and I guess 4 live streams because I did a couple tests and whatnot, but I think some of those are privated. Impressions and how they led to watch time. So it looks like 33.5 thousand impressions. I don't really know.
33.5 thousand impressions.
What does that mean? Do you know what that means?
Yeah, we've come across some sort of stream or recommended page.
Okay, that's what it says.
Mhm.
Actually, yeah. 52.1% from YouTube recommending our content. So, yeah. The recommended on watch page, 27.9. Recommended on home page, 24.2. Viewers seeking your content / other, 47.9.
In just the last 30 days, we have Spotify impressions. In just the last 30 days, 3.8 thousand impressions.
Nice. That's very nice.
Yes, sir.
3.3% click-through rate. 1.1 thousand views from impressions. 4 minutes and 22 seconds average view duration. Watch time from impressions is 79.76. Let's see. Viewers across formats. Videos only, 50%. Watching both, 50%. Shorts only, 0%. How does that work? I feel like that would mean that like all of our viewers. What is going on up there
I don't
right
know.
now?
I don't know. Hopefully the mics don't pick up on it, but
They
yeah.
absolutely do. That's strange. But wouldn't that mean that like all of our viewers on shorts are also watching our videos?
That's what it sounds like, dog.
But like that's definitely not true.
But we'd like to think it's true.
Yeah, I guess so.
Let's just pretend it's true.
How viewers found you. 81.7% from the shorts feed. because YouTube Shorts are blowing up right now. 5.0% from channel pages, 4.5% YouTube search, 3.4% browse features, 1.9% suggested videos, others 3.5%. Let's see. Audience. Okay, I guess what is wrong with this?
I don't know, man. I'm not looking at it.
Oh, okay. I will suck your brain. Okay.
Read.
So it doesn't show returning viewers or unique viewers because that's only available for up to the last 90 days.
Okay.
But we got 50 subscribers in the last 365 days.
Hell yeah.
Videos growing your audience. Too many words, 68 out of context. New viewers who returned was low for that one. December 19th, 2023. That was a short. Returning viewers was low for that. I guess the returning views for all of them, but
I think we're hitting a lull.
I don't know why those ones are darkened and the other ones are not. But the top videos growing our audience, like I guess got us the most new viewers, I think is what it means. Too Many Words 68, December 19th, 2023, whatever short that is. Too Many Words 64, Too Many Words 66, Too Many Words 59, Too Many Words 65, and Too Many Words 69.
There is an absolute meltdown happening upstairs.
Do you want to figure out what that is? Because, like, we're trying to produce content here.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. I mean, we're almost done.
I'm going to keep going over this. So.
We're almost done, but oh, my gosh.
When your viewers are on YouTube, not enough to end of the show. Okay. Watch time from subscribers. 63.4% of our views were from unsubscribers, from people that are not subscribed. 36.6% are from people that did subscribe. Geographies, 67.8% are from the United States, 3.2% Canada, 2.2% United Kingdom, 2.0% Australia, and 1.0% India. Don't forget these are including the shorts. I will not be able to filter those out quite yet. I think there's a specific part that I have to get to in order for that. Age and gender, female, 8.7% of people, and then 91.3% of male. Age range, 0.9%, 13 to 17 years old. 23.7%, 18 to 24. 40.3%, 25 to 34.
What are we talking about?
Age demographic.
Oh, okay. What's our highest percentage?
I just read it.
Yeah, please tell me.
I literally just read it.
Yeah, but please tell me.
Okay, 40.3%, 25 to 34. I read it as you were sitting there.
Yeah, but I wasn't keeping. I just didn't know.
Okay.
I just sat down, dog. Come on.
I mean, sure. 21.5%, 35 to 44 years old.
That needs to be warmed up. Sorry, I stole some leftovers because they were being loud. I went upstairs. Sydney was pounding on her mother's door. Don't know where anything else was because I know those things were freaking making noise, but didn't see them. I just gave Sydney this knowing look. It's like, hey, you know we're recording. What are you doing? She's like, what do you want? The fuck? You know, she's great. She's so great. The greatest. Sorry, Nana. I've been cursing a little bit throughout this entire episode, but greatly aggravated. I need to, express myself differently sometimes.
8.4% of people are 45 to 54 years old. 3.3% of people are 55 to 64 years old. And 2.0% of people are 65 and up. Our top subtitle / closed captioning languages. None / CC. 94.9%. English is the remaining 5.1%.
Okay. All right.
Let's see.
I'm surprised with how many different analytics YouTube has, because I'd be surprised if people were finding interest in captions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
As in, like, people listening to us right now.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Not to say that you're putting out bad content. You're reading what's there. But, like, YouTube, do we really need to know what kind of captions that we're using? Like, do we
Wait,
really?
What kind of captions?
Yeah.
Like, I'm confused. Like, what do you captions?
What was that last statistic?
Closed captioning. Like, what language people are listening to us in.
Yeah.
Okay. When you said captions, I was thinking of like the description of the video.
No. Closed captions, like subtitles.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's a unique statistic.
It is very
If we're
unique.
like a language that's or a podcast in a different language like Spanish, and there's more people listening to us in French, I feel like that's something I'd like to know.
If there is a very significant amount, yeah, sure. But what you just said was
I mean, for
almost
us,
everybody
it's
is
gonna
not
be
using
there
captions.
regardless. It's just for us, we're small. It's not
Hey,
gonna
hey
show a
YouTube,
lot.
hey YouTube. I hope you don't take our videos off of like any recommendation pages when I say this, but I want you to know
There we go. That's this one.
that your automated
This is what
closed
I want.
captioning on YouTube, I will admit, has gotten better. Still needs a lot of work. Thank you.
That's nice.
What?
This is nice. That's good.
Yeah.
Cities.
Cities. Well, number 1, Des Moines,
No.
Urbandale,
No.
Grimes.
No.
What's our number 1 city?
Los Angeles.
No. No way.
Views. 172 views from Los Angeles.
Excuse me?
Yeah. 0.9%. 0.9% watch time is from Los Angeles. Don't forget about shorts.
Yeah. But dang.
Huh.
We up in LA.
Number 2, New York. 132 views from New York. Number 3, Seattle.
When does any Iowa city come up? Damn.
Number 4, Chicago. Number 5, Houston. The first Iowa city is...
This man is scrolling. I'm watching his fingies on his little pad. He's scrolling hard.
First Iowa city, Urbandale.
At what percent? Or how many views?
10.
You had to scroll a lot for that. That's weird.
That's interesting. Why it's only 10? I guess there could be a lot that are not said. I guess. But I'm gonna go over that again just in case. Yep. No, that's the first and only Iowa city listed on here. By that means, no, not Siri. Go away, please. Thank you. Let's see. I was trying to filter out the shorts. But stop it. Stop doing that. Let's see. It's just I need to learn myself more on this. But it's hard. Let's see. I can just scroll down here. I'll just look through it. Still, our number 1 most viewed video that is not a short is The Film Project. Right after that, number 1 most viewed in the past 365 days. Too Many Christmases, Christmas Special
2023 Christmas special.
And right after that, the Super Bowl Watch Party with 66 views. That live stream. Right after that, Midnight Snackin' 59 views. Wahlburger Story 53. First episode, numeric episode 63, Rent, with Robin Dunks at 46 views.
Yes, sir. Dude, his fans gave us a lot of love when he showed up. He
did.
actually wants to collab with me on finding out a tournament bracket for what is the best Pop-Tart flavor.
That would be fantastic.
He wants me to come onto his channel and do that with him.
That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
I was like, I just want you
Please
to
do
know
that.
I don't like Pop-Tarts, but I'll do it.
What kind of non-American doesn't like Pop-Tarts?
I like warm Pop-Tarts with butter.
I think the butter thing's weird. I'll admit, but I like warm Pop-Tarts too. But I prefer them cold, just because like warm Pop-Tarts get really hot for no reason. Like the frosting is like stupid hot.
Room temp Pop-Tarts? can go to hell.
What about frozen Pop-Tarts?
Frozen Pop-Tarts, it's like a treat on some flavors.
The milkshake one. That one's
Yeah.
really good frozen. I like that.
The fudge one,
Yeah, that was also really good
perfect cold.
frozen. Very good frozen. All right. Just for real quick, we're going to switch to Lifetime and go over just a couple things, not a whole lot.
Yeah.
Our Lifetime #1 most viewed is still the ice cream sundae short. I'm actually gonna go back to the other metric viewing plat.
I love talking analytics, and I hate talking analytics
There
on
we
the
go.
podcast because, at a certain point, we're just blabbing numbers at them, and it's like, who is really listening still?
Lifetime 77 subscribers. Watch
I
time.
mean, I like hearing it.
Excuse me. Watch time 256.5 hours.
Bam,
Views 19.4 thousand views.
boom.
Let's see. We'll go over to this section real quick. That's not going to be there. Lifetime subscribers 12 from shorts, 20 from videos, and 2 from live stream. Lifetime views 17.5 thousand from shorts, 1.9 thousand from videos, and 95 from live stream.
Yeah,
We've published 96 videos, 49 shorts, and 5 live streams.
yeah,
Total impressions 38.1 thousand.
yeah.
That's interesting that like a large percentage of that is just from the last year.
Mm-hmm. Well, we only existed for 4 months of the last year.
That's
August,
like
not even all of August. September, October, December, or
That's like
November,
25%
December.
still. So like there's the number, like the percentage is not 25%. So like that's, I don't know. It's just interesting to me. 3.5% click-through rate, 1.3 views from impressions, 4.12 average viewer duration, and 93.45 watch time from impression. Let's see.
Before anybody else thinks it would be 20%
For what?
of our all time.
Okay. Let's see. I don't want to go over that one. I want to go over, I guess. Oh, I guess there was a button to just do videos. I didn't even notice that.
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
Wow.
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 Okay.
With some of the video production series episodes or videos construing a little bit of stats, but
It's just a little bit.
it's fine.
It's not a big deal, honestly.
Yeah, it's not like my short film
Lifetime
went viral.
66.2% not subscribed, 33.8% subscribed. Views or watch time, I guess.
Well, it's good to hear that the majority of our views come from people who are not subscribed. But we would like the subscribe number to be higher because that would mean, people would then subscribe after they watch.
And then I think the last one I should go over is either geography or age and gender. Which one? Geography or age and gender?
Age and gender, because geography is like, oh, everybody's in America, and then a
So-
little bit of things in Europe.
Not actually. Our geography for YouTube's very different.
Okay.
Like, fuck it, I'll do both. 64.8% from the United States, 3.2% Canada, 3.0% United Kingdom, 2.0% Australia, and 1.3% India. That is our geography views. Age and gender. 8.9% of our viewers are female, 91.1% are male. 0% user specified. So starting from the lowest to the highest, 0.6% of our lifetime views are from 13 to 17, 24.5%, 18 to 24, 40.1%, 25 to 34, 21.2%, 35 to 44, 8.8%, 45 to 54, 3.2%, 55 to 64, and 1.5% 65 plus. Oh,
Camera just died.
Looks like it's time to end this episode.
Yep.
All right. Well, Isaac, It has been really great going over those analytics. Is there anything you'd like to send us off with?
Guys, like and share and follow and just do all the things that can help push us to our goals in 2024. Stay tuned next week for our actual spoken goals in 2024. We have so much to do, so much planned, so much to prep for. Please tune in next week. This has been the Too Many Words podcast. Jordan, who do you dedicate this podcast episode out to?
Don't forget, this is going to be episode 73.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This podcast episode goes out to Michael J. Fox
Why?
because he's an amazing guy.
All right. All right. I dedicate this podcast episode out to my papa.
You already did, Papa.
Some people deserve another one. Actually, this one goes out to my Nana and my papa. They have just came in clutch for me all year because, like, I left the factory and I've been broke ever since. And they've just been coming in clutch in one way or another financially, whether it is helping me with something or allowing me to go cheaper on something, or just, it's just in general, they've been awesome, and I owe them so much, and they've been out there for me. Not to say that, not to take away from anybody else who has helped me this year. So many people have helped me this year. Hundreds of people have helped me out this year. But good old Nana and Papa is the gift that keeps on giving. And goodness, it's awesome that they have been helping me, and I'm going to totally repay them when I double my income this year. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, amen.
There was something else I wanted to say, but I forgot what it was. Yes, it's episode 73. Keep on doing what you're doing, fans. Sharing us, watching us. It's what makes us live and breathe. That and God.
Yes.
Amen on 3.
Amen on 3.
1, 2, 3.
Amen.